Well, it's March 10, Sunday, and we survived this last week's crucial week for us, or crunch week, because of those like more than like 20 events that we handled, and good thing we were able to finish it. Yay! For this day, it's really like my day off. Totally, I'm trying not to think about work first, but of course it's still there. But it's not like I have to go somewhere, regarding work. So, um, Dan came here past 12 minutes. I was watching Saturday Night Live with Justin Timberlake as the host, and it's freaking awesome because it was his fifth hosting. And there was a funny thing that all this guests who hosted for more than 5 times will be giving out 5 chenes, so something like 5 like recognition in the house or something. And most of the Tres Amigos, like Chevy Chase was actually one of the original cast member of SNL. Martin Short and Steve Martin were there, plus of course Dan Aykroyd is one of the original as well. And then who was there? Oh, 30 Rock. I can remember his name. Sorry, Baldwin. Alec Baldwin. Don't bear with me that noise. That's my text message. So anyway, after that he left because he has to go take a rest. Oh no! He stayed overnight here. I said because we plan to have a day off for ourselves today. So he stayed overnight with me. We woke up at 8 o'clock and it was daylight saving time. So we're trying to adjust our time body system because you have an hour ahead, and it's kind of course different. So we go past 8 o'clock. We had a shower, and then I told him we're planning to go down to Fort Lauderdale for the Pride Fest, but he said I have to go to the house first to his Zaki. So we went to his trailer, and he's really hungry, and we're planning to go for McDonald's, and said it will take a while because my plan is after going down to Fort Lauderdale, just in case, we're gonna watch a play from Bruno Vida, my colleague from King and I, who's performing also for the Drowsy Chaperone in his school. Said at 2 o'clock. So due to time constraint, we decided not to go down to Fort Lauderdale, and we went to Lake Worth Casino. It's not a casino gambling, but it's a casino in Italian for malls or something like that. So it was I had a video, a new set of like the Lake Worth Casino, and it was been constructed last year. So we went to Mulligan's, it's one of the restaurants there, and it was freaking awesome. We decided to sit down at the outdoor, but it was cold because of the wind, the breeze, and the beach. So we decided to go inside, and Vince was our bartender slash cocktail server because we sat on the cocktail. And we also met David, I think his name, and John. And it was a nice thing. We had brunch. I had breakfast, a pancake, and those sausage plus what did I have? Eggs on the side, and hash browns. But I'm not happy with the potatoes. I'm not happy with that. After that, we strolled upstairs on the second floor, because they do events there for rent for the space. And I saw the first time I saw the public pool, which is not open, but unless nobody wants to swim because it's cold. But at least I saw it already, what's inside. And we strolled. Everything was really renovated and it was really good. And then there are some 2 guys as well thought there was a casino upstairs. They said I was tricked there before because my friend told me it's not totally like a casino literally. So anyway, after that we after lunch, it's right past 12:30. We decided to go home first to return my stuff because I have my Mackie with me, and I said I just bring my stuff home. And then we went down to Olympic Heights High School, which is Bruno Vida's school, and he had his last performance because he's a senior already, he's graduating, and they had a play for the Drowsy Chaperone, and we watched it with Remo, and I watched it. So it was a good one. Of course, it's a Hans production in a sense, and I realized that most of the stuff, the props, like the sliding, the what is this? A wall? I can remember the rolling, like divider, for the park thing, the fountain, and the spark fence that we used for Drowsy Chaperone were rented to them, as well as but that's not the airplane. They all, yeah, and because I said this looks familiar, and also the one wheeled table. So most of them are used by the from our for our production for Lake Worth to them. And Bruno was really amazing. He's good in tap dancing. I love he's so detailed. I can see the way he do the dance steps of the tap dancing. And boy, I need to ask him to teach me tap dancing too. I love it. So he's really outstanding there. I can see his performance. He's really a good actor and a good performer. And he really wants to take up theater arts in college, in Rydell University. I don't know where that is. I have to Google search for that. So after the show, we waited out in the theater thinking he would come out from the stage like we do in Lake Worth Playhouse, and I found out everybody were outside. But as I saw him, he took pictures, and Jim Treminsky, who I worked with, the Drowsy Chaperone, was there too with his wife, and I also introduced by Dominic, whom I met in portraying Underling, and he really shaved his head for the show. And he has his hairs on the side, but not on the top, and really for the sake of the show. And he watched our play, The Drowsy Chaperone, too, and they liked my shirt because I was wearing it there. And some of the cast, I congratulated them. Then we had to go. We went up north. We went back. We decided to go to Hungry Howley's because it's almost like 4 o'clock and we're really hungry. So I thought, let's try the pizza at Hungry Howley's because Remo was craving for that. So we went there. We ordered for Hawaiian with mushroom, like pineapple, ham and pepperoni, then with mushroom, and on a flavored crust. We decided to take the garlic herbs. It was freaking awesome. And we went back. After that, we waited for it and went to the trailer park. And we went to where the lake is, and there's like loading thing, or oh god, I can't remember the terms. Walkway or something going to the lake, and you can park your boat there. So we sat there because nobody was there and enjoyed our early dinner with pizza, and it was kind of windy and chilly, but it was good. We took pictures there. It was a wonderful relaxation. Because this morning I got a text from Adesh, and he sent me his hours for yesterday and the mileage for the week. Oh my god, we were shocked. But he had this 860 mileage. What is that for a week? Maybe he's considering also the mileage he's going from work. I mean, from his place to work. I mean, we don't include that. So I have sent that to Robert, and I said I have to relax myself because I'm on a vacation mode. Tomorrow is work mode. So right now for a day, just for one day, I don't want to think about that. So I enjoyed it. Then we went back to his trailer, Zaki, and I really took a nap. We took a nap because I was really tired because the adjustments of the time. So we woke up at almost like 8 o'clock, and we watched Animation Domination. And American Dad was started at 7:30, so we watched half of it. About cloning of the alien. God, I can't remember his name. Sorry, bear with me with my names. I'm lost with names. And then we watched, of course, The Simpsons, when Lisa got bullied by a teacher, a substitute teacher, and only to find out why she doesn't like her, is because she finds it so pretty with all these things. So like, oh my god, I'm so pretty. But actually nobody likes her, right? So that's the story about that, as well as Flanders hit Homer in the face. And then we watched what's next about that? Cleveland Show with a rat, with rabies, and then Family Guy where Lois portrayed in the work for the sex phone thingy, and then at last the last one we watched Bob's Burger with the science project. It was funny too. And we kept remembering about Debbie, who works for us, sometimes works with us, who's working in the warehouse, who sounded like the mom. Anyway, so after that, Dan brought me home, and we fixed all the hours for the schedule to make sure that everything was fine for the hours for last week, so we could prepare the check for tomorrow. Then I did my laundry. As you can see, I did it here. I'm folding them. And then I called up Fred Bixby, who's my friend, and asked him to make a visit here before I go to bed. So he'll just make a visit to saying hi and just update ourselves. Alrighty, so that's what happened to me for today. It was a wonderful day, and it's daylight saving time. It started that way. So for the 6 months, I have to be awake. I mean, it's like a feeling is really like, oh, It's like so much stuff to do. So thank you so much for following my journey. This is Louis saying good night. Thanks. Bye bye.